Good call. Right, let's get going. I'm going to leave the waiting room just up as well, just in case people join in. Let's just set this as well. Okay. Okay. Bit wonky. Never mind. I've got about 8 pillows propping you up today. Right, let's get going. We're going to do a bit of hip mobility, bit of core work, bit of stretch. Right, so come towards what would be the end of your mat. Just do a couple of sun salutations. So just rock the feet back and forth and just get your center, roll the shoulders back and down. We're going to take our hands up with a nice breath through the nose and out through the mouth, and bring the hands in front. Then take a breath in again, up with the hands. This time all the way down to the floor. Bend those knees, let the head come in. Breathe in, straighten the legs, straighten the back, look down to the floor. And breathe out and just roll over those legs again. Take one foot back, nice deep breath. Just hold it here for a second, feel that stretch on your hip. Good, breathe out, plant the hands, take the foot back. Push down with the heels, push down into the palms of the hands, and the hips up towards the ceiling into your downward dog. Just a couple of breaths here. And then just pulse the feet, heels towards the floor. The overall aim for a downward dog is to get your feet, your heels all the way down to the floor. Stretch out those calves. Good, coming forward now. Forward onto your hands and knees. Uncurl the toes, hands slightly further forward. Bring the hips down and then the elbows. Face in the floor. As your nose touches, bring it up into a cobra, pushing that chin and chest up, relax the shoulders down, come back down towards the floor, curl the toes under, push straight back into a downward dog. Good, bring that same foot back in, if you can remember which one. Just keep it planted there, fingertips on the floor. Plant the opposite hand next to your foot, and you're going to take the other hand, extend it up with the elbow, look up to your elbow, and then if you can, take the hand all the way up, looking to the ceiling. Excellent. Balance there for a second, couple of breaths, relax the shoulders down. Bring that hand back to the elbow, back down, fingertips, and bring the foot in. Bend those knees, and then nice deep breath, all the way up and back into prayer position. Right, we do all the same thing, but this time we're taking the other leg back. So we breathe in, hands up, all the way down to the side, fold over, breathe out. Breathe in, straighten the legs, straighten the arms and the back. Breathe out, fold over those feet again. Bring your two fingertips to the floor, send the other foot back. I can't remember which foot I did. Hold that stretch for a little second, plant the hands on the floor, take the other foot back, downward dog position. Remember, pushing into the palms of the hands, heads looking down to your toes, hips going up to the ceiling, and heels down towards the floor. And just pulse those heels. Make sure, nice pulse on the legs, and then both heels down towards the floor. Good, coming forwards, bring your knees down into a plank hold, and then slowly down, release through your elbows. As your nose touches the floor, bring it up again. Hips should be on the floor now, into a cobra position. Push those shoulders down, chin up. Bring that down again. Uncurl the toes, send your bum up, straight back into that downward dog. Excellent. Good. Bring the foot forwards. I think this is the right one. Fingertips on the floor. No, it's the wrong one. Hang on. Plant that hand next to the foot. And then push your shoulders down. Take the elbow, opposite elbow up. And then hand can extend if you can. Relax the shoulders, looking up to the ceiling. Couple of breaths here. Good. Bend that elbow. Bring it back down. Fingertips to the floor. Bring the foot in. Fold over those knees. bend them, take a nice deep breath, all the way up to the ceiling, and down, good. Nice, facing the front now, pull up my pants. Nice deep, nice wide stance. You're gonna have your front, one of the feet, so the foot that you're gonna decide, that's gonna face the camera. The other foot is going away from you, so the toe is facing the front. Okay, so you've got one going that way, one going that way. Now it's natural that you need to reset. So what I want you to do is bend that front knee slightly and bring your hips to face the front. Now you need to take that, try and push that knee back over that toe. And you should feel that, just that little stretch down this hip. We're just trying to open up these hips. Take the hands back into prayer. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Take the hands up on the out breath, out to the sides, and just press that first palm facing the floor. Look down, look over that foot, look over that shoulder. And now you're going to bend slightly on that knee. It's not going to go all the way over. It's just got a nice sleek bend. Keeping those hips facing the front. Feel that stretch. Take that hand and you're going to tilt that hand all the way down to your knee, looking up towards the other hand. Good. If you want to, remember your hips still facing forwards. If you want to, you can try and lower that further onto your elbow. Keep looking up to the sky. Keep that balance. Knee going over your toe. You can even push it with your hand if needs be, but keep those hips facing forwards. Good. Nice breath. In, tilt back up again, straighten that leg. Now I want you to tilt the opposite way, looking up to that hand. No bend in the knee. Keeping those hips facing forward. Good. Come back again. Hands back. Bring those feet back to front. So your toes are both facing the front. Now we're going to do the opposite. So take the other foot and push that forwards. Good. Your hips have automatically gone like this, right back. So bring them back into line and then face the front. You'll feel that twist in your knee. Try and just realign that knee. And you'll feel that stretch into your hip and probably your knee as well. Take your hands back in prayer. Bend that knee slightly for you, and that will release some pressure off your knee as well. Take your hands up. Breathe in. Out. So in line with your shoulders. Good. That hand that's over this toe, you're going to switch. The palm is facing the floor. Bend forward slightly on that knee, keeping those hips facing forwards. Good. Now take that tilt. So you're going to take that hand down to the knee. Make sure that it's facing over that toe and the hand, and looking up towards the other hand. So you've got a nice tilt. Push the shoulders down. Relax. If you want to, you might want to come down further onto your elbow. Feel that stretch in the hip. Good. Take it back up. Straighten the leg. Now we're sending it the opposite way. Looking up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch in your lower back. Back. Toe to face the front. And back in. Good. Okay. Take those toes facing out again. This time we're going to send our hands all the way out into a big X. Relax the shoulders down. And now on the breath, you're going to breathe. Nice, breathe in. Put the weight in the heels so you can almost lift your toes. Knees are going to go in line with the toes. Nice, deep squat down. Relax the shoulders back. Push the chin up towards the ceiling. Good. Come back up again. Breathe out. Keep the hands there. Breathing in, send the chin up again. Push down into those hips. Good. Breathe there. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Relax those shoulders down. 2 more. Send that chin up. Hips down. Try and get a bit lower. Good. Breathe out. Good. Drive it in on you in the thighs as well. 1 more. Go down. You can almost lift your toes. Lift the chin. Good. Breathe out. Excellent. 1 more, I think. Down. Good. And breathe out. Let those hands come back down. Just roll the shoulders. Bring your feet in. Come down to the mat on the floor on your back. I'm just going to bring this forwards. Can't even go here. Maybe here. We'll see. Right, okay. So you're coming down onto your back. Nice and flat. Actually, I might take this off. Right, sorry. That's it. Right, down on your back. Let your hands let your feet come down. Palms facing forward. Just roll the shoulders back and down into the floor. Relax the neck. Okay, gently bring your knees up. Grab onto the front of the knees and just hug those knees. Little circle one way, back, and then the other way. Good, excellent. Going to keep hold of one knee, take the other foot back. Gently push that toe out so that you've got a nice straight leg if you can at the back and you're holding in that knee. You're going to take that knee across, let the other hand extend, look over that hand, and try and bring that knee down towards the floor, keeping that shoulder not here, back still on the floor. So as far as you can go with that, and it's nice and high. Often we do this and our knee is down, but this one I want you to do is a high knee. You should feel that stretch in your back. Good. Bring that up, hand back, squeeze in, bring the other one. Now let the other leg go. Keep that squeeze in, and then you're going to take this foot over, down towards the floor, shoulders on the floor as far as you can. If it comes to here and you're comfortable, that's fine. You don't have to be, but just the aim is to try and get your shoulder and your knee towards the floor, looking over the opposite shoulder. Bring that back, squeeze both legs in again. One circle one way, and then circle the other way. Excellent. Good. Okay, going to come over onto all fours. This time we're just going to do a little bit of a movement with the cow and the child's pose. So what I want you to do is, I want you to, naturally you're going to do this, right? So I want you to now push your shoulders down away from you, lock that hip in so you've got a nice straight back from your forehead down to your bottoms, nice and strong. Hold that for a second, feel that strength. Good. Now I want you to release that. Push your chin up and feel that stretch in your abs. Now roll it all the way up into your shoulder blades. Once you get into your shoulder blades, take your hands forward a couple of inches and push your hips forward so you get that really deep stretch in the shoulders. Good. Come back to all fours. Take your toes together, push your knees out by a few inches, and we're going to sit back down on our feet. Let your forehead drop to the floor if you want to, and then inch your fingers forwards, pushing down into your hips. Good. Keeping your elbows where they are, so the elbows and your palms are on the floor. Lift your head slightly, and you're going to come forwards on the elbows, and then pushing the bottom up towards the ceiling, chin forwards. Feel that stretch in your hips, back down to child's pose. Let the head come down. And forward again. Deep breath, and then back. Excellent. Come back up to all fours. Bring the feet parallel, hands back in. Okay, we're going to do pigeon pose. So what I want you to do is just walk the hands back, bring one foot forwards. You're going to put the outside of the foot on the floor, taking the knee opposite, in line with it. Bring the hands in front of you. What I don't want you to do is to lean down onto that. I want you to come back into a sort of all four position. And then you're going to gradually push that other foot back as far as you want it to go, and you feel that stretch in your hip. If you've now got your bottom on the floor, you need to lift it up. The bottom should be up. Excellent. If you want to, you can take your hands down onto your elbows, even further forwards if you want to, with your head down on the floor, whichever position you want to be in. Breathe there for a couple of seconds. Walk your fingers back. Slowly bring that foot in, back to all fours. Now let's switch feet, other foot forwards, and in line as much as you can. Take that other foot back, come down onto your elbows, or you can stay up You might even get down to your forehead. Just hold that pigeon pose. Push that bottom back over its hip. If you're leaning back this way, push it back up. Feel that stretch. Nice. Bring those fingers up. Bring that foot back into all fours again. Okay, we're going to do a bit more work on our core again. So that position that I said to you before, let's not drop our waist. Let's get our hands underneath our shoulders. And now straight back, I want you to engage that core so you can feel that movement change, okay? This is the movement. I want you to keep that core. We're going to bring one knee in towards the chest. You're then going to take it out, straight. Then you're going to bring it out to the side, back in. And I want you to try and keep that core position. So back out to the side, knee to the chest. Good. Let's do one more. Back, side, in. Excellent. Relax for a second. I'm going to do the opposite. Bring the knee in, same knee, send it out to the side, back, in, out to the side. Good. Back, in. One more on this leg. Out, back. Keep that core strong. In. Good. Relax that knee down. Other leg. Bring that knee in. Push it back. Nice straight leg. Round to the side. Try and get it in line with your hip. But I don't want you to squish down on this elbow. So nice and strong. Bring the knee into the chest. Kick it back again. If I was really quiet, you'd now hear my hip going. My hips are really bad. Back again. Round to the side. In. Back. Now let's do the opposite. So in, out to the side first. Extend. Strength with the core. Back. In. Good. This is all for our core as well. Out to the side. Back. In. One more. Out to the side. Back. Good. In. Relax. Just sit back on your feet. Whew. Come back up. Okay, same sort of thing. This time we're going to have a bent leg on a donkey kick. So you're going to bring bring the knee in. Take it up so that your foot is pointing towards the ceiling. Don't drop down here. Keep that strength. Now rotate it round to the side as if you're a dog having a pee. Don't drop down the other side. Keep that strength. Bring it back. Don't let it touch the floor. Bring that knee back in. Push it up towards the ceiling. Strength in the back. Don't let it drop. Out to the side. In. Knee to chest. And again. Up. Out. In. One more for luck. Up. Out. In. Down. Other leg. In. Push it up to the ceiling. Up. Hold it for a beat. Out to the side. In. Don't let those elbows bend. Push. Out. Good. Into the chest. Oh, push up. Did you hear that click? Out. Put it into the chest. One more. Kick back. Side. Good. In. Hold it. Bring it down. Good. Just sit back on those feet again. Come back again. Right, we're going to do the opposite. So same movement, but this time bring it in, out to the side, up and in. Don't drop that stomach. Out to the side, push up. Good. In, out. Hold on to that core. Hold on to that core now. Squeeze the stomach. In. One more. Out. Push up. Good. In. Down. Let's do the other side. I need to pull my trousers up before I pull down. to the other side. Ready? So we're going out first. So in, out to the side, up to the ceiling with the foot, in. It's natural that you want, I'm doing it as well. Out to the side. Don't bend that stomach, squeeze it. In, good. Out. Push up. Don't let the stomach drop. In. Last one. Out. Up. In. Good. Sit back on the feet. Whew. Nice. Right. Carrying on with the core. We're going to go into a plank hold. So you can decide. Still up on our hands, but you can either be in a plank position on your knees or on your toes. It's up to you. Either way, you're going to have that really lovely line from your forehead, hips in line, down to your knees or down to your toes. Okay, so I want you to come into that. I just need to raise my wrists. Come into that plank hold. Once you're there, if you're on your knees, I'm going to show you first on the knees and I'll show you the toes. Hold that plank, pick a leg. You're going to bring it up to the side, towards the elbow, back down. If you're on your toes, other leg, same movement. Up towards your elbow, back down. Squeeze that core. Try not to arch the back as you bring that elbow forwards. Bring that knee forwards towards the elbow. Other side. Back, good. Breathe. Up. Back, hold that core. In to the other side. Back, good, excellent. One more on this side. In. Back, good. Bring those knees down. Sit back. Roll those wrists. Get some mobility back in those. Okay, next one. Same sort of movement, except this time the knee will come up in front of the chest. So you're still going to go to the opposite elbow, okay, almost like a mountain climber. Are we ready? Into your plank hold. Off you go. Hold that plank, squeeze the bum, squeeze the core. Pick a leg, take it to the opposite elbow. Hold it, send it back. Strength. Other leg. In, send it back. Good, excellent. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. In, back. Good. Other leg. In, back. Hold that plank hold. Other leg in, back. Good. One more. In, back. Good. Bring the knees down. Relax back over your feet. Twist those wrists around. Okay, next one. Plank toe touches. If you're on your knees, you're going to curl your toes, and then you're going to send yourself back into a downward dog position to touch opposite foot. Back into plank hold, uncurl. Curl up again, send back, back, knees, uncurl. If you're on your toes, you don't need to do the uncurling of the toes. Right, okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Hold that plank. If you're curling your toes, curl them now. Send yourself back, touch opposite toe, back to plank hold. Hold it strong. And uncurl those toes if you're on your knees. Curl them back again. Up we go. Back, try and touch that toe. Back into plank hold. Excellent. Squeeze that bum and legs. Get those ears away from your shoulders. Back again. Back to plank hold. Opposite hand, opposite toe. Back you go. Back. One more each side. Back. Hold it. And again. Back. Hold it. Excellent. Bring those knees down. Just going to roll my wrists. Okay, last one on the plank. So this one we're going to do a plank downward dog. So we're not going to be opposite. You're going to be holding into your plank. Same thing if you're on your knees. Curl your toes. You're going to send them back, go into a downward dog position. Remember, you're pushing into the palms of your hands, pushing your hips up, head down, and your heels down towards the floor. Then you're going to come back into your plank hold, either on your toes or uncurl onto your knees. Okay, so get into your plank hold. Hold it there, squeeze. If you're on your knees, uncurl the toes. Squeeze your hips up, heels down. Hold that downward dog. Slowly come back, weight on the toes. Bring that hip down, good. Plank hold. If you're on your knees, bring them down now, uncurl your toes. Hold that plank. Curl the toes back. Send the hips up, back into downward dog. Good, back to the plank, nice and slow. Take it slow. Hold it when you're in that position, nice and strong. Good, 2 more. Hips up, heels down. Good, back into plank. Hold it there. Good. And again, send it up with the hips, down with the heels, back into plank. Hold it. The last 5 seconds or 10 seconds. Squeeze the bum, ears away from the shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on. Bit longer. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those knees down and just stretch out those wrists. Good. Come onto your back. Couple more exercises. Okay, laying down on your back, hands out above your head. That might be easier. Yeah. Okay. If you want to, you can be knees off or straight legs. What I want you to do is I want you to send one leg up, opposite hand comes to touch it. Send that down again. Breathing in on the way up, out, up, out, up, out. Okay, up. Now, if you want to make it harder, one more, in, out. Now, if you want to make it harder, you're going to keep those feet off the floor. You're not going to let them touch, and you're not going to let your fingertips touch the floor either. So your feet will be here, and you'll send it up, down, up. You can do this with knees bent. If your lower back is hurting, do it with knees bent. Up, down. Same thing, breathing in, breathing out. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out. Come on, in, out. 1 more each side. In, out, in, out. Good, bring those knees in. Oh, well done. Okay, last 2 exercises. Right, this time, I'm going to send our feet up. They're going to stay up. We're going to take our hands out, and we're going to reach up towards our toes. Down. Breathe in, reach up. Hold it, take it down. Good, and again. Hold it, breathe out. In again. Try and reach there, breathe out. 1 more, breathe in. Good, breathe out. Good, bend those knees. Put the soles of the feet together. Let them touch the floor. So you've got nice wide knees. We're doing work on our hips, so hopefully they feel a little bit easier. Rock them from side to side, the knees. Just feel that hips move. Good. Take your hands in prayer position over the top of your head. You're going to bring your hands up into a frog crunch. When you get up here, push those knees down towards the floor. So you're pushing the soles of your feet together and then send it back again. Here we go. Send it up, hold it, push the knees down, and the soles of the feet together. Keep your shoulders off the floor. Send it back. Good. In again. Push those knees towards the floor. It's going to engage all this lower abs as well. And then down. Come on, in again. Push the soles of the feet towards the floor, towards each other. Knees towards the floor. And then down. 2 more. In. Good. And back. In again. And back. Excellent. Right, well done. Right, just coming up to sitting. Last little stretch before we do a bit of relaxation. So where we've done quite a lot of work on our hips, trying to open them up. So you're in position as if you're sat on Richmond Hill having a beer, like sat down by the beach, okay? You're going to take your feet, nice bent legs. You're going to take your knees one side and just push your hip towards it, but keep your hands in the same position on the floor. Relax the shoulders. Now bring them back, bring that hips back again in center, send them the other side. Push the hip with it. Good. Round again. You should feel that down your core as much as you would in your hips. And again, other side. Good. Nice. Bring the soles of your feet together. Walking up. You can see the soles of your feet together. There we go. Elbows into your knees. Just pushing down gently onto those knees. And then push your chin forward. That's going to open up your chest. Excellent. Hold it there for a second. Good. Nice. Let go. Come back round onto your back. Slowly lower down. In fact, bring the knees in. Give it a rock from one side to the other. Good. Send your feet down, palms facing the floor, and just roll those shoulders down into the floor. You can close your eyes at this point if you want. Use your practice. We're going to do a little bit of relaxation. I will be turning the camera off, leaving you to relax, so you can turn off whenever you need to, but we won't bring it to a close. It's your close. So just point and stretch the toes. Breathing in through the nose. Out through the mouth. And you're pointing and flexing your feet. Nice deep breaths. Relax those shoulders into the mat. In through the nose, out through the mouth. So relax those feet, stop flexing and pointing. Good. In through the nose. And then out through the mouth. I want you to try and feel the breath is coming in through your lungs, all the way down to your abdomen. Hold that breath in, let out. And as you breathe out, just let those shoulders relax. Breathing in. And breathe out. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Good. And just let that breath come to a natural rhythm. Relax those shoulders into the floor. Unclench the jaw.